The Silent Invasion. In the year 2147, Earth had finally achieved a fragile peace after decades of turmoil. But as humanity began to rebuild, a new threat emerged from the depths of space. The Velarn, a mysterious and ancient alien race, silently invaded Earth, spreading their influence through covert means. Their approach was not one of brute force, but of subtle domination. Slowly, they began to take control of Earth's governments, economies, and communication networks, all while keeping the population unaware of the growing danger. As the Velarn tightened their grip, a small group of humans began to notice strange occurrences, unexplained outages, odd behaviors among leaders, and whispers of an unseen force manipulating events. Among them was Dr. Mira Lansing, a brilliant scientist working on advanced quantum communication technology. Mira, driven by her curiosity and a growing sense of unease, started to investigate, uncovering clues that led her to the horrifying truth. Earth was under attack, and no one knew it. Determined to fight back, Mira assembled a team of like-minded individuals: engineers, hackers, soldiers, and rogue AI developers. Together, they formed the Vanguard, a resistance group dedicated to exposing the Velarn and freeing Earth from their control. Their mission was clear: to uncover the full extent of the invasion, to rally humanity, and to strike back against the alien oppressors. A world unseen. As the Vanguard dug deeper into the Velarn's operations, they discovered that the aliens had been on Earth for far longer than anyone had realized. Using advanced cloaking technology and mind control, the Velarn had positioned themselves in key roles across the globe, manipulating events to suit their agenda. The realization that humanity had been living under the shadow of alien control for decades was both terrifying and galvanizing. Mira's team faced their first major challenge: to disable the Velarn's global communication network, which was crucial to maintaining their influence. This mission took them to the abandoned remnants of a space elevator, where the Velarn had hidden their control hub. The operation was fraught with danger, as the Vanguard had to navigate both alien security systems and human forces unknowingly working for the invaders. In a tense and high-stakes battle, the Vanguard managed to cripple the Velarn's network, cutting off their primary means of controlling Earth's leaders. This victory, however, came at a great cost. Several team members were lost, and Mira realized that the fight would be much harder than she had anticipated. Yet, with the first blow struck, the Vanguard's resolve only grew stronger. The Awakening. News of the Vanguard's success spread like wildfire through underground networks. More people began to wake up to the reality of the alien invasion. As the resistance grew, so did the Velarn's efforts to quash it. They unleashed their enforcers, genetically enhanced soldiers with near-superhuman abilities, to hunt down and eliminate anyone suspected of being part of the rebellion. Mira and her team knew they needed to escalate their efforts. They began working on a plan to strike directly at the Velarn's command center, located deep beneath the surface of the Pacific Ocean. To succeed, they would need to gather more allies, develop new technologies, and find a way to bypass the Velarn's defenses. The resistance movement became more coordinated, launching attacks on Velarn strongholds and freeing captured humans who had been subjected to mind control experiments. Each victory, no matter how small, fueled the hope that humanity could reclaim its planet. But with every success, the Velarn became more ruthless, pushing the Vanguard to the brink. Breaking point. The Velarn, realizing the threat posed by the growing resistance, decided to take drastic measures. They activated a series of planetary defense systems that had been dormant for centuries, designed to protect Earth from external threats. Now, these systems were turned against the very people they were meant to protect, targeting resistance strongholds and wreaking havoc on the planet's surface. Mira's team found themselves on the defensive, scrambling to protect their allies and prevent the Velarn from annihilating humanity. The situation seemed dire, but Mira refused to give up. She knew that if they could take control of the Velarn's command center, they could turn the tide of the war. In a daring raid, the Vanguard infiltrated the Velarn's underwater base. The mission was filled with peril as they navigated through labyrinthine tunnels and fought off waves of alien defenders. The climax of the battle saw Mira facing the Velarn's leader, a being of immense power and intelligence. With her back against the wall, Mira used her knowledge of quantum technology to outsmart the alien, severing the Velarn's connection to their control systems. The final stand. With the Velarn's command center neutralized, the tide began to turn in favor of the resistance. However, the victory was short-lived. The Velarn, desperate to regain control, deployed their most devastating weapon, a planet-wide EMP that wiped out all advanced technology, plunging Earth into darkness. Without their technology, humanity was at a severe disadvantage. The resistance was scattered, and communication became nearly impossible. Yet, in the face of overwhelming odds, Mira and her team refused to surrender. They turned to ancient strategies, relying on human ingenuity and resourcefulness to continue the fight. The final stand took place in the ruins of what was once a thriving metropolis. The vanguard, alongside thousands of newly awakened humans, prepared for the last battle against the Velarn. It was a fight for survival, not just for Earth, but for the very essence of humanity. Echoes of victory. Against all odds, the vanguard managed to defeat the Velarn's forces. The EMP had crippled the aliens as well, leaving them vulnerable to the Resistance's attacks. The final moments of the battle saw the Velarn retreating, their plans for domination shattered. The aftermath of the war was a time of both sorrow and celebration. Humanity had won, but the cost was immense. Cities lay in ruins, and countless lives had been lost. Yet, out of the ashes, a new hope emerged. The war had united humanity in a way that had never been seen before, forging a new sense of purpose and determination. Mira, now hailed as a hero, looked to the future with cautious optimism. The Velarn had been defeated, but the scars of their invasion would remain for generations. It was a time for rebuilding, for healing, and for ensuring that such a threat would never rise again. A new dawn. As Earth began the long process of recovery, the lessons of the war were not forgotten. Humanity had learned the value of unity, resilience, and the importance of being vigilant against external threats. The vanguard, no longer needed as a resistance group, transformed into an organization dedicated to exploring the stars, ensuring that humanity would never be caught off guard again. Mira, now leading this new venture, set her sights on the vastness of space. She knew that the Velarn were not the only beings out there, and that the universe was full of wonders and dangers yet to be discovered. But this time, humanity would be ready. The story of Earth's vengeful counterattack became a legend, a tale of triumph against impossible odds, and a reminder that the human spirit could never be extinguished. As the first new ships launched into the stars, Mira smiled, knowing that humanity's journey had only just begun.